The last two times that Congress tried to pass comprehensive immigration reform, Senator Jeff Sessions made it his personal mission to shut it down.
But our nation is a sovereign nation, and it has a right to decide how many people come and what kind of skill sets they bring.
And he succeeded. Congressman Luis Gutierrez helped lead both recent failed attempts at reform. Congressman, could you tell me what has been Senator Sessions' role in the Congress over the last few years with respect to immigration reform?
He is a member that associates himself with the most extreme elements of the Republican Party. It's not that he's a conservative, he's an extremist when it comes to immigration. He wants to end immigration totally. So I believe there is a lot to fear in Jeff Sessions as Attorney General.
Sessions now has a chance to enact his agenda through the little understood system of immigration courts, which decide who gets to stay and who has to go. These courts are not part of the judicial branch, whose nominees need congressional approval. They're entirely within the Department of Justice, which is part of the executive branch. The Attorney General has near total control over how they function and can effectively order judges to take certain positions on the law.
Well, the immigration court is maybe the most important court system in the country.
Paul Schmidt is a retired immigration judge and former chairman of the Board of Immigration Appeals. He knows firsthand how the immigration court system can be politicized. In 2003, Schmidt and several others were forced off the board by then Attorney General John Ashcroft in what many saw as a purge of employees who were friendly to immigrants.
What do you think we can learn from your experience with then Attorney General Ashcroft in the early 2000s?
Well, I think there's limited independence in the immigration court system. It's totally under the control of a political appointee. I've never met a political official without an agenda.
So an Attorney General can have a very direct impact on how many people get deported and how easily they get deported.
Certainly. Absolutely true. How the immigration courts run, it's a lot up to the Attorney General. The Attorney General is the major figure.
Back in 2015, during Loretta Lynch's confirmation hearings for Attorney General, Senator Sessions grilled her on immigration and warned her against using the office of Attorney General to achieve a political end.
Well, you know, people have agendas, and attorneys general sometimes do, and they have to guard against that and be objective.
Thank you, and please be seated.
During his hearing today, Sessions insisted that he would preserve his independence as Attorney General.
Is it fair to say, then, that regardless of what your position may have been as a legislator, your approach as Attorney General will be to enforce the law regardless of policy differences?
Absolutely, Mr. Chairman. I don't think I have any hesitation or any lack of an ability to separate the roles that I have had.
But immigration advocates aren't convinced.
A lot of people say, well, you know, the Attorney General, that's kind of a independent job. Who are we kidding? Independent job. That's one of the jobs is most closely linked to the President of the United States. So I don't buy it that it's independent. Watch what he has said and know that he will do what he has said.